So, welcome to part four, the final part of this year's stash, at least before bonfire night. I know I've got more to pick up later in the year, which I'll probably put into some more stash videos for New Year's. But yeah, these are all the rockets that I have. I'm missing a few, which I left at a friend's house, but never mind. These are all the ones I've currently got. We've got some good brands here. So we've got Primed, Classic, of course. Not Classic the brand. I don't have any of their rockets as much as I want. So we've got some Prestigious, we've got some Celtic, Bright Star, Hallmark, and Evolution as well. So we'll get right in and we'll go with these Behemoth rockets, the Super Rocks from Celtic. 3-pack of huge, great big rockets. We've got a gold crown king, a white special strobe, and a red ring crossette chrysanthemum pistol. So that's the effects that they have. I like that they write them on the rocket in case you want to coordinate it rather with what's going on the ground. I don't actually know the NECs of this. See if I can read upside down. 510 grams over 3 rockets. That's 170 grams per rocket. So they're getting towards max. Yeah, I think you can get a bit more powder in legally, but I mean they're huge. They're almost as tall as I am, and I'm 6'1". So yeah, really looking forward to letting those off at some point. Everyone knows I love big rockets. And we've got 3 pulsar rockets. Now these are the Loveheart rockets from Prime Pyrotechnics. I don't actually know the NEC of these either. As you can see there, it's a heart shape. I quite like shape rockets. I wish we had more of them on the channel. What have we got there? 170.5. So they're basically the same as what the Super Rocks have. In terms of how much powder's in it. And that includes the lift charge, so or the rocket motor rather. But yeah, really looking forward to this. Love shape effects, smiley faces, love hearts. Basically, I wish we had more of them. And with huge, great big rockets that are basically 3-inch shells inside a metallic casing, I'd love to see just more of them. People like it. If I've been to shows, they like smiley faces and love hearts and cubes, just simple things like that, which can make a firework that little bit more interesting. But yeah, they're the biggest rockets that I've got. And then we've got all these hawk-sized rockets. Now, I'll be used before I go into looking at each one. I'm slowly building a collection of these sorts of medium-sized rockets, these Hawk-style, Warhawk-style rockets, to do one huge, great big Warhawk off competition thing to see which sort of medium caliber rocket is the king of medium caliber rockets in this country. So I'm slowly getting there. Some of them are becoming increasingly difficult to find, but we'll start up here with the ones that started it all, the OG, the venerable Warhawks. Obviously 550 or 60 gram rockets. See if we can see through the packaging. Where does it say? Oh, I'm sure someone can tell me. But yeah, I've had these a few years ago. They were really good. Everyone was raving about them. Everyone still raves about them. The fact that all these other companies copied them is testament to how good they were as rockets. The effect quality wasn't that great, but the break was monstrous for the size of rocket. Was really, really big. I mean, the effects are still nice, but you can certainly get better effects from rockets, but the breaks were huge. Now, I have heard that Warhawks have gone down in standard. I don't know which year, which iteration I've got here. 2019 by the looks of it. But apparently they've gone down in quality, which is a shame. But I'm sure they'll still be good rockets. Then we'll go down to Prestigious Pyrotechnics, their version of the Hawk. We've got the Lightning Hawk. It'll be a similar 50, 60 grams of powder in these. Same sort of effect, but these of course from Prestigious. Then we've got Prime's Mercury Rising and Solar Flare. Now I cannot remember which, but one of these is a double break rocket. I want to say Mercury Rising is the double break rocket, but I could be wrong. So it's not really the same as the rest of them that are single break, but the double break is quite nice. The bang isn't quite as big, but you get 2 different effects, which is always nice. Generally some kind of coloured peony as the second effect to complement whatever's gone beneath it. So they look really nice, slightly larger than other rockets. As you can see, they're slightly taller than the Lightning Hawks. Not that that makes any difference whatsoever, but they look really nice. personally, I like the Mercury Rising rockets. They look cool. I like these sort of serrated edges on the nose cones. Then over here we've got a new brand. I've never bought from this brand before. It's Evolution Fireworks. They're fairly new, I think. A lot of their videos seem to be partnered with Primed Pyrotechnics logo, so maybe they're a sister brand to them or something like that. But this is their version. Again, they've got that cool nose cone, like a rose gold almost nose cone. Really nice, really cool packaging on these. I'm not really one for packaging, but they look pretty smart. And I like the name Falcon. I like what SpaceX are doing over in the States, so I quite like the name Falcon. Falcon rockets from Evolution, and then at the top, from what I've heard, these are touted as sort of the best medium caliber rockets. The Sky Hunters from Hallmark. Yeah, 50, 60 grams of powder in these, basically the same as the rest. Just some different packaging and a different name, and maybe some different effects. I couldn't tell you what all the effects are. But yeah, we're starting to build up the rocket collection. Not as big as it was a couple of years ago. If you haven't seen my rocket collection from, I think it was 2018, it was awesome. Go and check that out. Those videos are wicked. I love watching those back. I wish I still had as many rockets as I did back then, but I don't. Never mind. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. These are all the rockets. That's every firework I currently have in my possession for 2020. I'll be sure to bring you some updates when I take a visit to Blackpool Fireworks to see Neil, to pick up an order from him, and also back to Chiltern to see Sarge. Maybe I'll get you guys a video of my journey up there. I know a few people have already done them, but let me know if that's something you guys would ever be interested in. Also, any suggestions for other videos other than stashes? I know a lot of people are already here to see the stashes, because stashes are cool. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing this video. But if there's anything you want to see other than this, do let me know. And like always, if you haven't already, do like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And the more you like and subscribe, the more videos I'll get out to you guys. The more money I'll spend on ludicrous amounts of explosives and pyrotechnics and whatnot. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers guys.